Have you ever felt like you're constantly in competition with others? Whether it's at work, school, or even in personal life, competition can sometimes feel like an endless race. But what if I told you that you can transform that competitive energy into something more powerful: cooperation? Today, we're going to dive deep into 5 powerful ways to turn competition into cooperation. Stick around until the end, because tip number 5 is the most important and you'll want to hear it. Let's get started. Tip number 1, embrace the growth mindset. The first step in turning competition into cooperation is embracing a growth mindset. Now, what exactly does that mean? It's simple. A growth mindset is the belief that you can grow and improve through effort, learning, and collaboration. Instead of seeing others as obstacles to overcome, view them as opportunities to learn. The idea here is that when you focus on your growth rather than competing against others, everyone benefits. It's about seeing the bigger picture. Your progress is not limited by the success of others. So whenever you feel that urge to compete, remind yourself, this is an opportunity to learn and grow together. When you adopt this mindset, you'll naturally start to see others as teammates rather than rivals. You'll be more willing to cooperate and support each other. Tip number 2, celebrate others' successes. Now, let's talk about celebrating others' successes. Competition can often create jealousy or insecurity, but one way to turn that around is by celebrating the achievements of others. This may feel a bit counterintuitive at first, especially if you're used to seeing everyone as competition. But hear me out. Celebrating others' wins actually strengthens your relationships. It builds trust and mutual respect. Think about it. When you celebrate someone's success, you're reinforcing a positive and supportive environment. You're saying, "I'm happy for you." And that makes it easier to collaborate and work together in the future. So, the next time you see someone excel, take a moment to acknowledge their achievement. It will not only make them feel good, but also shift the dynamic from competition to cooperation. Tip number 3, find common ground. Tip number 3 is all about finding common ground. Often, competition arises because we feel that there's not enough room for everyone to succeed. But this couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, finding common ground is one of the best ways to turn competition into cooperation. When you shift your focus from me versus you to we're all working toward the same goal, the energy changes. Take time to find shared interests, goals, and values. This allows you to connect with others on a deeper level and work together toward a shared vision. Whether it's collaborating on a project, learning from each other, or brainstorming new ideas, finding common ground opens the door for cooperation. Tip number 4, leverage each other's strengths. Tip number 4 is about leveraging each other's strengths. No one person has all the answers or the skills to do everything alone, and that's perfectly okay. The magic happens when we recognize the unique strengths in each person around us. Instead of viewing others as competition, consider how their strengths can complement yours. For example, you might be great at organization, while someone else excels in creative thinking. Together, you can create something greater than the sum of its parts. Cooperation thrives when we harness each other's talents. By working together, you can achieve more and learn more than you could on your own. Tip number 5, foster open communication. And now the most important tip, open communication. Without open and honest communication, it's impossible to move from competition to cooperation. Communication is the foundation of every healthy relationship, whether personal or professional. When you openly share your thoughts, ideas, and concerns, it creates an environment of trust. The more transparent you are, the more likely others are to be open with you too. This creates a feedback loop of trust, understanding, and support. So next time you're feeling competitive, pause and ask yourself, how can I communicate more effectively with the people around me? Clear communication can solve many issues and prevent misunderstandings that often arise from competition. Now that I've shared these 5 game-changing habits for transforming competition into cooperation, it's time for you to take action. Start shifting your mindset today, and you'll be amazed at how everything around you begins to change for the better. Remember, growth happens when we support one another, not when we compete. What's one way you can start turning competition into cooperation today? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's build a community that lifts each other up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips help you create stronger, more collaborative relationships. We're all in this together, and when we work as a team, we can achieve more than we ever could alone. If you found value in this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay inspired with more content like this. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Together, we can create a culture of cooperation where everyone's success is celebrated and growth is limitless. See you in the next video and keep shining.